Good morning, people. This is a very interesting time. And as you can see, I'm wearing one of my statement tees with the black women. Wanted because well behaved black women don't make history. And one of the things about black women, we did our job. 92%. We showed up for Kamala Harris. We made sure that when the votes was counted, we were there. We did videos, we talked, we campaigned, we gave money. And right now, we are at such an interesting time. We're at a time where we're at a time we didn't think we could see. Remember all the trash we used to talk? We used to say, oh, we can never go back. They can never do this. They can never do that. They can never. They would never. It would never. It would never. Well, repeat, remix, because we are here. We are sitting here. And some of us, some of you, some of us, I don't like to just point fingers, are really in shock and awe. You don't even know what to do or what to say, because if anybody had told you we would be in this situation today, you wouldn't have believed it. And now you really don't know what to do. Trash talking doesn't work. You could try to wait until they bring the fight to your door, but by the time the fight gets to your door, it's too late. You have got to be ready to make a move. You've got to be ready to do something different. You have got to be ready to understand. And it starts with some of you understanding the political process. A lot of this could have been avoided if some of you had at least gone back and listened to Schoolhouse Rock and understood how politics work. Instead of going on a campaign and philosophizing and philosophizing and talking about Kamala Harris' record and how she prosecuted black men and understanding, you really could get yourself up on game and really have understood everything. If people go to jail at some point, we got to stop doing stuff stupid. Drugs is illegal. I got a lot of family. I have some that have done it. I've done it. So whatever, however you want to look at it. If you get caught, you know what's going to happen. Don't say that somebody else prosecuted you. Now, is the justice system wrong? Heck yeah, it's wrong. Is it biased? Yes, it's biased. But the way you change it is by voting from the top to the bottom, national to local. And then putting people in office to make sure. And then some people, this is what I don't understand. If you know, like I say all the time, if you know that you have people in your family that may need a lawyer, why you don't have one on retainer? That's what white people do. Pull your money together and make sure you keep one on retainer. Use some common sense. If you do something and you get into it one way, pivot. Use the money to pivot. You don't have to stay there. But above all, you know the game. They use us and they abuse us. So stop waiting for that game to change. Stop expecting for it to be different, because that's ignorance. Get ahead of the game. Beat them at the game. Now, what's the next thing? Midterm elections. Some of the same Congress people who are sitting there not doing what they should do, you need to vote them out. There are some that never should have been voted in. They slid in because we don't vote locally. Get your behinds out and vote. Run for local offices where you can. Understand the game. Instead of selling out, instead of talking about taxes like some of these little hip-hop rappers who think they are really wealthy, but they're not, they hood rich. Don't be ignorant. Where we are right now, our ignorance brought us. And our ancestors are rolling over because they are so disappointed. We only looked at, and when I say we, I'm being generous. Some of you only saw things one way. You saw all of the slave movies. I remember with Nick Cannon, Snoop Dogg, and a few other ignorance was like, I'm tired of seeing slave movies. It make us look weak. But what you should have been watching was how strong we were in the mind, how strong we were as a people, as our ancestors. And when they were doing time, they were doing it because they got into good trouble. Come on, John Lewis. Not because they were out there being greedy and all about themselves. So our ignorance, our lack of respect for the vote has us right here where we're about to not have a vote. Before you do anything, before you say anything, before you get on these talk shows, you know, a lot of people spreading so many rumors about Kamala, doing all this stuff, and then they had to come back and apologize. Before you do anything, do your research, understand what's going on, understand politics. And when you don't understand, get behind somebody that you know understands and learn something, and shut your ignorant behinds up. We here. The place we never thought we would be, we are here. Where the civil rights, yeah, we back to Martin Luther King, because our civil rights are about to be just that, a dream. It's been Candid with Kim. You don't have to like it. It might be tight, but it was damn sure right.